Siman que tá proyecto de 5 anos, agora está mitad caminda. Dus volle proyecto tá toma lugar eigenlijk den tour 6 isla e Holanda. Anto siman aqui tour gente a reunir na Aruba para wak unda no estado de investigacion compasigi que ainda me está bem. Anto parte de aceita guia riba e investigacion agora assim. Anto para esse nos invita 3 eigenlijk investigadornan Internacional que traha riba tereno de estudio na caribense. Nan também também dona Charla diarason noite para eigenlijk público general de Aruba. Também por participar e conhecer mais do topico. Nos topico em geral também over de com cambio de clima tá afetar 6 islas, não? Anto e 3 investigadornan internacional também conta mais over de contexto político, histórico, anto e contexto mais internacional também de qual 6 islas tá na mes dengele.
I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here because it's not often that people of the English-speaking Caribbean and of the Dutch-speaking Caribbean get to congregate and exchange ideas and communicate with each other. So it's a very important opportunity for us to be here and to speak about some of the things that we do. I am talking on tomorrow and on Wednesday about the notion of sovereignty, which is a political position that most ex-colonies engage in imagining that they're moving into a status away from colonial dependency into an autonomous status.
The conversation here is going to be around sovereignty. I'm particularly interested in the kinds of things that we share across the Caribbean, regardless of whether we're politically independent or have some other kind of political arrangement. This happens to be the part of the world that has some of the most vulnerable coastlines and populations in relation to climate change. It's an area that comprises one of the largest groupings of small island developing states. And so I think that there are things that we share across the Caribbean. I'm actually really interested in visiting an oil refinery. I know people want to come here to see the beach. I would like to visit the oil refinery and to speak to people to hear about what some of the lessons are that we can learn, especially in a context like Guyana, where the government is moving full speed ahead, thinking that oil is going to be the thing that will save the entire Caribbean.
I want the population, those people who will be in the audience, whether from Aruba or the other parts of the Antilles, to think more critically about the ways in which they too have been schooled to think of themselves and to think about what they want. Is it a democracy to copy what we have going on in the Netherlands and in the US and places like that? So this being the case, I am here to provoke thought. I want to understand what is meant by the big lie in the United States and how that big lie can translate to us. I will be saying things that might be controversial, but I imagine that the audience will be all adults.